And a good morning.
I have a cup full of ice with hardly any water in it.
Well, that's very appropriate. See,
it's frozen. Exactly. Good morning, everybody.
The whole area is frozen this morning. I think it's like one. What is it? Okay. Waves, Buxton. They're above 34 right now.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else is below freezing this morning.
Okay. Wow.
So
pretty crazy.
And have you heard this? We have a winter weather advisory in effect this morning. And
Hold on. Have you looked at the latest? I have to look at the radar.
There's a little moisture offshore that could build in, about a 30% chance. And if it does so before 11 o'clock, there's a good chance that it might be freezing drizzle if it does. What do you got? Anything on the radar?
No. Okay. Well, sort of. It's right along like Pea Island area.
Okay,
maybe.
So Hatteras,
that way.
Rodanthe.
Yeah, down that way might get some rain.
All right. So anyway, we got that to deal with this morning, but then it's supposed to get up to at least 34, 35 today. So that's right along the coast. I don't know.
Heat wave. Good morning, Victoria.
Don't know if folks like Williamston or Hertford or Edenton might see above freezing today. It'll be very iffy.
I doubt it.
Speaking of Hertford, Victoria, good morning.
Good morning to you.
How are you doing?
Now, all right. Now, maybe I'm naive or
no,
I don't know.
Not one bit.
Is Hertford in Hertford County? No, right? Where is Hertford?
Victoria will tell us really quickly.
Good morning, Lisa. Oh, the snow is mostly gone. Oh, wow.
And okay, very good. Perrin's here. Good morning,
Perrin.
How are you?
So yesterday, after we left here, or I left here, you left here, it's a different time than I left here. But anyway, after I left here, Mr. D, he said, hey, let's go out to the beach and look at the snow. And I said, okay, it's cold, but okay. So we're in the pickup truck because we came by here. And Perquimans, Hertford County is the Hosky. See, why is Hertford County why is Hertford not in Hertford County?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Victoria might know the answer to that.
She does. She said Perquimans, Hertford County.
Well, she knows. Yeah, but what's the reason?
I don't know.
They call the town Hertford.
If it's not in Hertford County.
There was Quakers near Hertford. I remember that. Remember the sign?
Oh, I do remember the sign. There was also lots of cotton.
Yeah, there was. At least last fall there was.
It was when they were harvesting the cotton. Definitely. But Mr. D decided that his way of going to see the beach, let's go down to Oregon Inlet. We've got the pass. We've got 4-wheel drive. Let's drive on out.
I get it, though. It's a little wider out there.
It's wider and it's flatter. Yeah. So we don't have to go up. Well, anyway, we're on the little road, which is, I guess, technically the ramp to take you out to where if there was a big dune, the dune would be that you would cross over. Well, we don't even get near that dune.
Okay.
And we can feel the pickup truck kind of going,
oh, no.
And I said, no.
You know, they had a lot of trouble there yesterday.
They had a lot of
trouble. Not just there, but
everywhere on the beach.
They actually had to close the off-road vehicle.
It was like
accesses.
Quicksand.
Everybody was getting stuck.
And so we stopped and he put it in reverse and we like backed up the whatever and parked and stopped and got out.
So you got out. Okay. You didn't get stuck. Good.
No, but the wind, I felt like Jim Cantori on the Weather Channel. Oh my God. It was so bad. It was so windy. It was ridiculous. It was bitter. It was
dramatic.
It was horrible.
Right.
Well, then I happened to notice that Kristen, our beloved Kristen. Our beloved Kristen. She, let me see if I can find it now. Kristen Martin. It's all over OBX Locals page too. She went to the beach, Kitty Hawk, and or not Kitty Hawk, Kill Devil Hills, and Nagtag.
But does Kristen take good pictures or what?
She takes really cool pictures.
It's her point of view. That's what I like.
She wrote
what she gets in the lens is really kind of neat.
She wrote in the snow 122.25, but literally, she said at one point in time it looked like. Well, she almost lost her shoe. Her boot almost got stuck in the sand because it was deceitful. I mean, literally, there was sand because the wind had blown it. And then there was snow underneath some of the sand. And then there was more sand. So you would step and you would drop down to it was awful.
So it gave the illusion of quicksand.
Yeah, it was awful. It literally was so ridiculous. I mean,
interesting.
I've never... but the temperature just
Yeah, absolutely.
And so then we were like, yeah, okay, it was kind of like Clark Griswold in a vacation.
Okay.
Because Mr. D is like, hey, let's go see the snow on the beach. Well, one, there wasn't any snow on the beach because the wind blew it all away.
Right.
But basically, it was like, okay, here's the beach. Let's go.
Right,
and we
right.
turned around and left.
Gosh.
Got back in the truck. Elsie did have a good time, though.
Good.
She was running, having a blast. And, that dog is crazy. She's a water dog and a frozen water dog.
Okay.
She doesn't care. And then we went home, and on the road that we live on, you were talking about this earlier, too. In Wanchese, there was a lot of golf carts pulling kids around on sleds and stuff.
Seems like a pretty cool thing to do.
But if you think about it, down here, there's not really any sleds because a lot of people don't have sleds because it doesn't snow very often. So why would you go buy a sled?
And on top of that, there's not a lot of hills.
No.
It's a lot of flat area.
Right.
I mean, there's some big sand dunes.
Right. But the wind had blown off the snow off of that, too. Well, we're almost home. Driving on our road that had maybe been plowed once at like midnight last night, not this past night.
Victoria is asking how our drive was this morning. So
I stayed at the Sea Ranch Resort again.
Okay.
Because prayers for Forrest. He says, oh, okay. Prayers for Forrest.
Forrest is having surgery today. Okay.
But we're driving and a pickup truck's coming towards us, 4-wheel drive. And we're like, what and we're looking. And the plastic bed liners that you can put in the bed of a pickup truck?
Yes.
Well, there was a plastic bed liner.
They're formed.
They're formed.
They're rigid.
Yeah, they're kind of rigid. So it's on the ground behind the pickup truck with 2 grown men in it holding a rope, pulling them down the road.
Having the time of their lives.
It was they were just, hey,
awesome.
when we went by. But it was so bitter cold. So bitter cold. And I figured it out.
Yeah.
I have a new neighbor across the street, moved here from up in Baltimore area.
Baltimore.
Well, yesterday when I went home and took my nap, I kept hearing this. I'm like, what in the world is that? My new neighbor is the only man, person, resident, whatever, in this whole county, I guarantee, that has a snowblower.
Oh, he brought it with him?
He brought his snowblower from Baltimore.
That's awesome.
And so his driveway is completely clear.
He knew.
He knew. But I'm like, there's nobody else here that has a snowblower.
That's setting the bar high.
I guarantee there's
neighbors
nobody
are going to be like, ugh.
I was like, hey, I didn't say it to him, but I was like, our driveway's right across the road from you. You could, because we have a little hill on our driveway. It goes down a hill and then it flattens. Mr. D did put it, we pulled in the truck and then he put it in reverse and back out.
Yeah. Wow.
But then we kind of went across the road a little bit and the road is at an angle also, like kind of slopes downhill.
Yeah.
And so he went to push it because he didn't have it in 4-wheel drive. And I'm like, I think we need some 4-wheel drive because there is a ditch behind us if you haven't realized that here.
You don't want to go in there.
And so he put it in 4-wheel drive and we went on our way. But it was pretty much an ice rink on the road I lived in, the road I live on. So I said, no, I'm not going to be attempting that at 4:30 in the morning. I don't want to do it. I'm not afraid of snow.
Yeah.
But ice scares me because you have no control.
True.
When you are on ice.
That's true. You're the laws of physics take over.
Yeah, pretty much. My parents lived up a hill. Their driveway, long, flat, and then it went up a hill. It was, I don't remember what year, probably 1988, I guess, 89, maybe 90. I don't know, somewhere around there. And I was in my little my front wheel drive, little 5-speed Nissan Pulsar.
Okay.
Cute little 2-door car.
Itty bitty car.
I loved it. It was cute.
All right.
But anyway, so I went to go visit my parents. It had sleeted and everything else. And the roads they had cleared them off. But my parents had not left their house. So I went over to visit them and I'm going up the hill. And at the bottom of the hill, by the way, there's a creek that goes underneath my parents' driveway. So I'm in my car. And I think my mistake was I was in first gear, not second gear. But I was in first gear because I was going slow. And it was a manual stick shift. But I'm in first gear. I'm cruising up the hill. I don't take my foot off the gas pedal, but all of a sudden I stop. And my wheels are still going forward. And I am sliding down the hill backwards. No. Thank goodness I didn't go in the creek.
Not very many ways to recover from that.
But
that's going to happen. Whatever happens is going to happen.
Right. Ice is ice, and you have no control.
Yikes.
That's when the slip sliding away comes into. Oh, that's cold.
All right. Mike's up. Your station for the killer hits, 102.5 The Shark. That's Kenny Loggins with a little help there from somebody from Fleetwood Mac.
Stephanie? No.
No, it wasn't Stephanie. Yeah, I don't remember her being in Fleetwood Mac.
What was it?
Stevie
Stevie
Nicks. Yeah.
I'm just
little
known
vocalist with Fleetwood Mac there. No, we're just kidding. We know you know.
Absolutely.
You're thinking we don't know.
You're thinking, are they? What are they drinking?
What's in your coffee?
What's going on in your coffee?
It is 8:11. Bill and Cindy in the morning. Killer hits all day. Day 2 of a Snowmageddon. Just kidding on that too.
I like SnowBX.
SnowBX works.
I think SnowBX, but of course it's actually just Winter Storm Enzo.
It left quite a mark.
Enzo's remnants.
It really did.
Yes, and it's sort of over, but it's not. There's a slight chance of freezing rain before 11 o'clock this morning for the coastal areas. Winter weather advisory also in effect until noon today. Otherwise, just some clouds, 34, cloudy tonight, 26, cloudy tomorrow, and 40.
There's a little moisture over Hatteras Island as we speak, up through Rodanthe near Oregon Inlet. And the temperature's right there on the bubble. So
could be frozen.
If it's making its way to the ground for a little while, it could appear to be freezing drizzle or would freeze on contact because of what's on the ground. So
yes,
that's why the winter weather advisory is out there. After that, Cindy says just cloudy, and maybe we can melt for a few hours. That'd be kind of nice.
Well, I looked ahead next week. We're supposed to be near 50. So it'll all be time next week. We'll be like, what storm? We had snow? When?
Getting my shorts back out. That's for sure. All right, let's see. We got 25 in Coinjack. We still have like 15 in the Hosky. It's chilly there, and 33 in Nags Head at 102.5 The Shark. Of course, there's a lot of stuff not happening this morning and today, from government offices to school systems. And you can find a whole list of that right there. Everything that's not happening is on our website, and which is usually it's everything that is happening.
Right.
Today it's not.
And there are a few things that are still happening, but they might be delayed or might be taking place from home, if that makes sense.
Remote learning for some schools.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
And some government offices are opening a little bit later. Some offices are closed, but other parts of that government agency is going to be happening, and that kind of thing.
And the roads are iffy. There's some
touch and go.
Yeah, touch and go. You just need to be prepared at this point still for just about anything. As like our region, as far as the Department of Transportation, they've got 14 counties they deal with.
Right.
And they don't deal with snow every day.
No,
we're not in Chicago.
They don't. No,
we're in northeastern North Carolina. So just give them a little time, and you know what? Just let them do what they got to do, because they'll do it great. They really
absolutely will. It just takes them a little longer than, like, say, I don't know, Chicago or maybe even Cleveland, Ohio.
They've got enough snow money in Chicago. They got guys catching the snow before it hits the ground.
Well, I think so.
Just saying.
I mean, even Cleveland.
Yeah,
it's only getting up to 19 today.
Yeah.
So thank you for that, Gary. And he also said, by the way, his sweetheart is having a birthday today. So happy birthday to Sharon.
We have a listener named Gary, and he lives in Cleveland, which is the rock and roll city, which we always love. And he checks in and always gives us a weather report for how cold it is and if it's snowing up there. And I think we almost have him beat today, but we're running neck and neck with that.
Yeah, he's only 19 today.
I know.
But his wife is having a birthday today. So happy birthday, Sharon.
Happy birthday, Sharon. Cool. Hey, listen. Today in music, all the way within 10 minutes, and more killer hits like this one from Billy Idol, who's going to be on the road with Joan Jett this summer. They're doing dates together. Wouldn't that be a fun show?
Yeah, you got to put the little lip
put the Billy Idol Elvis lip thing on.
Yeah, exactly, that thing.
All right. Well, get ready for it. It's coming, whether you like it or not.
All right. So I guess you heard us say happy birthday to Sharon.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning, Mike. But yeah, the beach road, it had, you could tell there was ice. That's on the way to Forest. Oh, Foy, be careful. Oh yeah, Foy. I'm sure Forrest will be fine, but Forrest will say a little prayer for you.
Yeah, hope everything obviously goes according to plan and everything's good.
Nowadays, though, I will tell you this: surgeries like that, it's like an outpatient surgery almost. It's crazy. Wow. I mean, it's not quite. I don't think. Wow. I don't know. I'm guessing it's not an outpatient. I'm assuming they will hold him in there for a couple days.
Maybe.
Oh, my nose! It's
up to them. True. Gary, I got your care package. Your comedy video from Jeff Foxworthy. Had a great laugh this morning.
That was fun.
By the way, it was for all of you that are wondering, it was a clip from when Jeff Foxworthy was on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson back in it would have to be the late 80s.
It had to be late 80s.
Or maybe very early 90s. And he was talking about going into a Victoria's Secret
and getting the catalogs in the
Getting
mail.
catalogs in the mail, and so this
Mhm.
Victoria's Secret thing, Gary, it's been going on for a long time.
Yeah, a couple of years ago when you were spotted at the Victoria's Secret that doesn't actually exist in the outlet mall.
It started.
in Lake
It started
George.
this rumor.
You weren't even here when it started. That's the funny part. You
Yeah.
were in Lake George.
That's right. That's exactly right. But it's one of the reasons Gary and I are friends like we are. I
Yeah,
think. Exactly. We got off on a good foot.
That's so funny.
Or a good stocking, let's say. Something like that.
Good.
Yeah, you can't get much.
Some
further than that.
undertone. You start off with some undertones.
Undertones. Okay.
Not undertow.
G.
Not undertow.
Undertow. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But anyway, thank you, Gary. That was a good laugh. Appreciate that.
I know Lori Lee's not here yet, but her cat actually went outside on the deck yesterday.
Must have really had to be.
And it was kind of like,
oh yeah, they walk like they're aliens and they've never touched the ground
and
before.
it's very slow motion.
It's really
Then there's
weird.
Elsie who digs in it, rolls in it, and
Now you've posted 2 nights in a row some video of
her.
Elsie
playing in the snow.
in the courtyard of the Sea Ranch
Resort.
It looks
She
like she's laid
has-
enough paw prints that all the snow is paw printed.
They blow away though. That's the problem because
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you should have tapped yourself on
You
the
should have. That would have been a blast.
That would have been funny
Mrs.
as all
Thomas
get
would
out.
still be talking about that if you had done that. Because that never happens to me.
Wow. Parents
She hears me on the radio. She hears Cindy and I on the radio.
Uh-huh.
But never are there people that recognize us in public. Not while she's around. So she thinks I get big-headed if I mention something like that. And that would have actually made me feel really good too.
That would have been funny.
Yeah, all the way, you know.
Well, it's just like the one time I went to go buy a balloon
Yeah.
and I said something that I needed some balloons. And I said something and the woman goes, "Well, I know. It was our breakfast at Jolly Rancher when I went and get the balloons." But it literally the woman's like, "Well, I know, Cindy. I heard you guys are doing the breakfast." And I'm like, "How did she know who I was?"
Kind of weird.
But
Gary's right. Gary's right. He says, "Yeah, Bill, but you didn't know me." No, I wouldn't have known.
No, but you could have said, "I'm Gary. I watch on Facebook."
I would remember Gary, the name. Absolutely. At that point.
And that used to live here. And, you know, you could have,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was quite the funny.
My nose.
Parents says her dad had both of his hips done within a week.
That's crazy. And that was in the 80s.
Holy mackerel.
So maybe it is almost like an outpatient surgery now because that was in the 80s.
Crazy. That's really, wow. Within a week. Man.
I hope and knock and pray I don't have to have that done. Now, my dad had both his knees replaced and my grandfather had his knee replaced. So something tells me I'm going to end up having my knee replaced.
Oh, makes you wonder what you're going to have replaced with, with
family history.
And there was, hold on though.
Oh,
you go back generations and this wasn't an option.
No, I don't. You just dealt with painful knees.
Yeah. You just suffered.
You just dealt with the bone on bone or whatever happens that ends up causing it.
Right.
All right. So it's 21 in Little Rock, Arkansas right now. We have the Weather Channel on.
Oh, you're watching behind me. Okay.
Yeah. Minneapolis will be 12 today.
Right.
Des Moines, Iowa, 18. Mike.
Okay.
Good morning, Lori. There she is. St. Louis, 9. Cincinnati, 9. Oh, I just missed Cleveland. Dang it,
Well, we
Bobby.
know Cleveland was good. At least
Albuquerque, New Mexico, 36.
Oh.
That sounds weird. And at night, 13.
Man.
Wow.
Lori Lee's here. Good morning to you. How are you?
That's just crazy. Oh, my nose.
All right.
So last night I started like right here. I got like this patch of hives, which was really weird. The roads are, it depends on, just take it easy. There's a lot of ice. I know they were plowing and salting and sanding and stuff. Victoria, not Veronica. You are peeps. Veronica. Who's Veronica? Charlie just looked at the screen and went, "What the hell?"
Charlie snow shift's over, right? Or is he still got his grass patch out there?
Yeah. I am not allergic to avocado.
Let's hope not, right?
I'm okay. Oh, because I'm wearing this.
Yeah.
That's why I might be allergic to
Oh,
avocados.
you
No,
were
that's
talking
kind
about
of
maybe
funny.
you had the.
Yeah,
Okay.
Victoria. I knew what you meant, but I was picking on you, Gary.
Well, we do have a Victoria.
But we don't have a Veronica.
No, we don't.
And he called her Veronica.
Oh.
Um.
Well, hey, it happens to the best of us. I was
Yeah, I
calling
know.
Kristen. What was I calling Kristen the other day?
Anything
Katrina.
but Kristen.
Katrina.
And
yeah.
you called Rachel Shelley.
Right.
Yeah, it's just kind of
Like, what the
crazy.
world?
No, what
I'm
the
gonna
hell?
start claiming that.
No, what the hell?
I'm gonna start claiming that.
You can't even remember.
The over 55 club.
AARP. Yeah.
Discount. Yep. I'm gonna say. You know what? I've earned it now. I can't remember anything.
Oh well, you can go to IHOP when you turn 55. You can get a discount at IHOP.
Really?
Yes.
We need an eye.
My brother told me that.
All right. Today, a music on the way in just a few. Hang on.
1 second.
Heads up. Mic's up. Your station for the killer hits 102.5. The Shark Aerosmith and Walk This Way. Not to concern you very much or alarm you at all.
Oh, no.
I saw last night on Facebook, they have a video of Steven Tyler just being Steven Tyler somewhere, and he's lost a lot of weight. And they say, man, he's like skin and bones. Is he doing okay?
He's always been skin and bones.
Well, the video is extra skin and bones.
Ooh.
So I don't know. I just saw that. It was making me wonder. You know, he has been a thin guy, one of the lucky ones to stay thin his whole life. You know,
sickly skinny.
Yeah, you could eat like, you know,
it might have had something to do with the drugs at one point in time too.
Well, maybe it could have. But anyway, made me think of you because I know you love that band.
I love him.
So
he's awesome.
We're gonna keep up with him, make sure he's doing okay.
I will check on that.
Definitely. 822, Bill and Cindy in the morning. Killer hits all day. Earl does not know how to get in touch with Steven
Earl,
Tyler.
I'll give you I'll give you his number. So there's a slight chance.
Why don't you call him?
Because I'm working right now.
Okay.
Earl can go to it.
All right.
There's a slight chance of freezing rain up until about 11 o'clock this morning along the coast. Winter weather advisory also in effect until noon for the coast. Otherwise, just clouds. 34 today, cloudy tonight, 26, cloudy tomorrow, and 40.
All right. Right now, let's see. We've got 38 in Waves, 18 in Hertford, 33 in Nags Head at 102.5, The Shark.
Today in music brought to you by Bojangles. At Bojangles, they serve up those hot, fresh, made from scratch buttermilk breakfast biscuits all day, every day. So anytime you're ready, it's Bo time.
I'm ready. 2014, Justin Bieber was arrested after racing his yellow Lamborghini against another sports car on a Miami Beach street. Not a good idea, Justin. Police said the singer did not cooperate when pulled over. Also charged him with resisting arrest without violence and having an expired driver's license. It's been 11 years. I think he's might have grown up a little bit. 1988, the #1 Billboard pop hit was The Way You Make Me Feel by Michael Jackson. Song was the third consecutive #1 hit from the Bad album. Not that it was bad. The first time an artist accomplished that feat.
The album called Bad.
It was called Bad.
Okay. In 1986, the first annual induction ceremony for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was held in New York City. Among those inducted, Chuck Berry, James Brown, Ray Charles, Fats Domino, the Everly Brothers, Buddy Holly, Jerry Lee Lewis, and thank you very much. Elvis Presley.
All right.
When it comes to birthdays,
who we got?
A guy named Nick Harmer, who's a bassist with a band called Death Cab for Cutie.
Okay.
Yeah, those guys. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We went to different schools together. He's 50 today. Patrick Simmons, who was one of the founding members of the Doobie Brothers, is 77.
All right. That is Today in Music. Stick around. News and weather together coming up within 10 minutes and more killer hits next. All right. Ready.
Welcome. Hold on. Welcome to the elder crowd. That's so funny. How old are you and Diane? Good morning. There's a lot of discounts for age 55. Look it up. I will. Old enough to not have a gentleman ask a woman her age.
Okay.
Yeah, Gary, you're not supposed to ask a woman how old she is. You're not supposed to do that.
No.
Shame. And you're not supposed to call Victoria Veronica either.
It's okay. It's a stressful week. This weather's got us all messed up, right, Gary?
It's just crazy.
It is.
Cray. So Elzebub loved the snow. I mean,
She
loved
sure
the
did,
snow.
from what I saw.
63, 63 and 64. No shame here. Good
All
for you.
right.
See,
You guys are looking good.
that's like me. I'm like, 55. I don't care. Whatever. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do to change it. The only way you'll stop getting older is if you die. And you know what?
That's true.
I don't want to get old. I mean, I don't want to die. So I'm going to continue getting older.
Right. Okay.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
All right. Wow, Lori, you shoveled a whole driveway yesterday?
What? Not me.
Yeah,
Not going to do it.
Dang.
Not going to do it. Not going to do it. I walked to the beach yesterday. That was ridiculous, stupid, crazy, insane, cold.
I saw video footage of it. And it was a video that Mr. D took.
Oh, yeah. Me off in the distance.
He was doing the commentary. He had the camera and everything like Cindy
It's
usually
effing
does.
cold.
And I could tell it must have been effing cold because
That's what he said.
because Cindy wasn't doing the video. It was Mr. D, but he did a good job. It showed the dog, and he turned around. There's a picture of you like 50 yards back there, and you're like barely moving
and
towards
he said,
him.
"In cold over there is what he
cold
said."
over there.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it was so bitterly cold. You know what? I'm gonna go see if I have that video.
Archie, okay, Archie, Victoria.
Who's Archie? Oh, okay.
Edith.
I know what Archie. I get it.
That's
Who's
funny.
Archie? I get it. All right, this might go. See, oh no, I don't want to forward. Shut up. Sorry. Talking to myself.
Working both jobs today. Wow.
What?
More power to you.
Wait, who?
Lori, she's doing the Twitty and the boar's head today.
Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, it's sideways.
What is
The video of that Mr. D took?
Oh man,
It's sideways.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how he does that.
That's hard to overcome that one.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that one.
Okay.
I don't know, but I can try. Let me see if it does it. Yeah, thank goodness I don't have another job right now. My other job, yeah. No. Thank goodness. I've been there, done that, and I've had multiple jobs. All right, so I'm trying to see if this video will play normal. If it doesn't, I'm going to stop it.
Lori, I didn't, but I heard all about it. Saw Sunny in the snow. We were talking about it this morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
I said her footy tat went out on the deck.
Kind of freaked out, huh?
Kind of like, very slowly. Let's walk. And yep.
Right.
All right, here's the video, but it's sideways. Oh,
Okay.
Perrin's working a double.
Oof.
Hold on.
Well,
Here we go. See, it's
snow is
sideways.
pretty much gone. And it's windy and cold as a mother effer. And I would not try to drive on this beach because it's like quicksand. Angry ocean, happy dog. Cold back there. Walking. But all in all, it's pretty good.
The little tiny thing you saw.
Cold back there.
And you know what? I had on my Carhartt jacket, which is a thick winter jacket, super
Right.
warm. I had my hat on. I had my hood on. And I had not this one, but another, because Bethy got me too. I had this on, and I'm walking up there like this.
Still cold.
I felt like Kenny on South Park. It was so cold. I mean, stupid
Gary.
cold.
Gary, if you're over 55, you don't know what a mother effer is. It's probably good that you don't ever know what that is. That was the word that was almost said in Mr. D's video. At least he caught himself.
Yeah, he did.
He meant to say that.
Yeah. Yep. And here's Elzebub, by the way. Her.
Oh.
Her. She would dig in. That's the snowdrift that I was talking about.
Oh.
So the steps,
okay.
you see the steps behind
Yeah.
it?
Mhm.
That's where I walked out and I stepped in the snow and it was like 1.5 feet deep and it came up over my knee. I'm like, what? And that was the snowdrift that Elsie pounced into, sunk to the bottom, was like, get me out of here. But then she learned like it was really cool and she could go over
Right.
and she had a blast. A dog loves anything, whether it's frozen.
That's
What's that?
hysterical.
Yeah, a mother effer. Yeah, that bad word. Potty mouth is what that is.
Right.
So, Oh, did you? Okay. I did a snow video, but my husband said a bad word, something about shut the.
Uh
What the hell?
oh.
So yeah, that was Mr. D. But and then LZ, this is the cute part. All right, so when we stay at the hotel, she knows if she goes to the door and barks, we're gonna take her right out. And she knows there's a whole like opportunity to play ball. And so she wants to go out a lot, especially in the snow. She was just like, oh, take me out, which I'm glad we were at the hotel, because if not, we'd have to walk down 3 flights of stairs to get outside at my house. But anyway, so he didn't say that either. Well, he caught himself.
Yeah, he did.
He said the other, not that. But he so we let her out. And as I'm walking out, I noticed there's another man with a golden retriever. And I'm like, oh no. And I said, is your dog friendly? He goes, yeah. I said, okay, here comes mine. And so LZ and this dog named
Boo.
No, I think her name was
Me and You.
No, it's not Me and You, a dog named Boo. I think it was his name was like I think it might have been Coda. I think it was Coda.
Coda? Okay.
Okay, let's talk about the Valentine's contest. Any news on that? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you know what? We'll have to catch up with the person that's responsible for the gathering of the prizes.
And because we've had 2 snow days, we haven't had any gathering of anything.
I hope she brings fried chicken to work today.
She made fried chicken and she made baked spaghetti.
She did.
Couple days ago.
The other Lori in our life.
Yeah, the other Lori in our life.
Yeah, that brings us food sometimes.
And when are we planning our next breakfast? I don't know.
I would say today, if y'all can get it together. I'm ready.
Jolly Roger's open.
We'll go.
And I noticed there was only a couple places that were open yesterday.
Right.
Like literally, there was only a couple places that were open yesterday. And I was a little bit, not shocked, but I was kind of shocked. But I guess they figure, okay, there's not going to be that many people coming in. We're not going to make our workers come in and sit here and do nothing and have to pay them.
Right.
So.
You know what? We could do it.
I think so.
Let's do something funny. Let's get a GoFundMe for Mike Formaio and get him a plane ticket. He'd be like, I guess I'm going to the Outer Banks.
Gary, of course everyone will be invited.
Everybody's always invited.
Everybody's always invited.
I would hope everybody would show up. Absolutely. The first one was such a blast. It surprised me.
Yep.
It really did.
I had a blast.
Yeah. And every time I look at this picture, it's hanging up there behind.
I know. It's right there.
Yeah. So.
And every time I drive by Professor Hackers now, I'm like, we were right there playing putt-putt.
Although I'll have to do a rematch.
Did Gary tell you he got 3 holes in 1?
He did. I remember that. I didn't see it. I didn't witness it.
Oh, you only stayed open until 6 last night. See, I'm glad I ate chili before I left my house then, because I even made the comment to Mr. D. I said, okay, we got a couple options.
Right. I
said, we could eat chili here. We had these little frozen chimichanga thingies that he loves. I said we could have one of those, or we could, since we're going up to Kill Devil Hills, we could go up to Southern Shores because Perrin said she was going to be working.
Mm-hmm.
And we are Shark Family. I got all my sisters with me.
All right. We've got to do this extra weather break. One more day of that because there's
3
stuff going on.
He had just 3.
We'll feed it on down the line for you so you can hear everything.
Hang on here.
Bug you guys, but we'll see.
3 holes in 1.
Mike's up. Your station for the Killer Hits 102.5. The Shark Mike and the Mechanics. All I need is a miracle. Phil and Cindy in the morning. Killer Hits all day. News and weather together right now.
The time is 8:35.
This is today's newscast from the Outer Banks Voice. I'm Mark Jerkowitz. The National Weather Service reporting Morehead City yesterday posted some snowfall totals between Tuesday and Wednesday. Among the top accumulations reported were 9 inches of snow in Kill Devil Hills and 8.3 inches of snow in Ocracoke Village. The Dare County Schools announced yesterday afternoon that due to the inclement weather, all county schools will be closed again today, January 23rd. The schools are monitoring the weather and will provide updates regarding the schedule for Friday. And the Outer Banks Community Foundation has announced a deadline of Monday, February 24th to apply for scholarships, many of which are renewable for up to 3 years. In
Mike's up.
2024, 93 named scholarships totaling nearly $250,000 were awarded to 77 students. For more news, log on to OuterBanksVoice.com. And while you're there, sign up for our email alerts and our weekly newsletter.
Thank you, Mark. News and Weather Together brought to you by Atlantic Dentistry OBX, welcoming new patients to locations. They've got Kitty Hawk and Manio. They fix smiles, not teeth. It's AtlanticDentistry.com.
There's a slight chance of freezing rain until about 11 o'clock this morning all along the coast, along with a winter weather advisory that's in effect until noon. Otherwise, just clouds today, 34, mostly cloudy tonight, 26, mostly cloudy tomorrow, and close to 40 is the high.
All right, we got 19 in Ahoskie this morning, still 27 in Elizabeth City at 34, in Nags Head at 102.5, the Shark.
And because of this cold weather and the snow that we have received, lots of things are shut down or delayed openings or even just remote learning for the school systems. But like a lot of governments like Pasquotank, Perquimans, town of Edenton, town of Kitty Hawk, town of Manio, a lot of them have things that are shut down and are not operating on normal schedules. So go to our website, 1025theshark.com, and click on that big flashing red banner at the top, and that'll give you the entire list.
I think we need John Candy standing out front of the entrance to Northeastern North Carolina going, sorry, folks, Northeastern North Carolina is closed.
No, because somebody would pull a gun on them.
Clark, you wouldn't do that, would you? Hey, stick around. We got more killer hits on the way. And let's see, Cindy's jokes of the day coming up within 10 minutes. You better be ready for that.
Shoot. Yeah, no, I am.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic,
All right,
squeezing
Gary will
into
bring
a parking
peppers and an
spot,
appetite.
all to squeeze in.
All
getting
right.
taxes
That
to
sounds like a
lunch break.
plan to me,
Now
Stan.
Taxes is
All right,
our
hang on.
tax expert.
Let me get out of their ears. There you go, guys.
Peppers and an appetite. Sounds like a plan to me. And what is it that you liked? You wanted grated cheese.
That's right.
All right. I can bring grated cheese.
Tell you what, and if everybody's still got their bottles that the horseradish came in, just bring a gallon, Gary, and we'll dip some new.
We'll dip it out. Yeah,
we'll dip it in
we'll
there.
redistribute it.
That stuff is good.
We'll do what restaurants aren't supposed to do and refill the
Not
bottle.
that you're obligated to bring horseradish again, but that was such a great gesture.
All right. So Lori thinks that we owe them more time, and Gary says yes, at least till 9.
Till 9 o'clock. Man.
Lori Lee, yes. All right. So we did talk about it back in October when we had our original one that maybe we should do it biannually
Like every 6 months?
instead of semi-annually. Right? Or is that the same?
No.
Annually is once a year. Semi-annually is twice a year.
year.
So, or whatever, biannually, semi-annually, same thing. We should do it twice a year,
Okay.
which means we should start planning for one.
Yeah, absolutely.
November, December, January, February, March.
Before summer starts.
That would
Got to be before May, I think.
Yeah, it would probably have to be. It
before
would
May.
probably have to be in April,
April might be good.
maybe.
So check
Let me
your
ch-
NASCAR
I was
schedule.
going to say, let me check my NASCAR schedule.
I'll check my Lake George schedule or my Charleston Savannah schedule.
Yep. Yeah, he's going to go to Charleston. And
Gary,
Savannah.
check your cruise schedule because I know you're probably thinking
mhm.
about another one.
Bye.
Lori-
You're right. Sorry. I didn't sleep much last night. I didn't sleep much the night before either. Yeah, biannuals every 2 years, semi-annuals twice a year, and annual is once a year. Oh, my nose. It
Got
is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sure. I think we should. Yeah, May. Okay, Lori's cruising in May. Oh, that's when
Okay.
you're doing that cool thing going to.
You guys are cruising in May.
You're going over
All right.
to
Quarterly.
appearances quarterly. All right. So what? Next Tuesday? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, my nose. It just.
It's the Breakfast Club.
Yeah. It is. Okay, which one are you?
Oh, for the movie? See, now immediately people think about the movie.
I had to think of the movie.
Yeah. Ooh, Barcelona.
That's where it
Nice.
is. Yes. Over there. I knew it was across the ocean.
Should we meet in
Um,
Fort Lauderdale?
We're going to Florida for spring break. How about then?
That
When's spring break?
Oh, you know what? Is it? Well, it starts March 1st for the first colleges. You know,
March 1st.
and it
Okay.
goes, yeah, and then all the way through till about Easter, whenever Easter is.
Easter's in April
in
this year.
April. Okay.
Okay. Yes, it is. All right. So April, like I said, April.
Well, let's entertain Gary's idea. So, what part of spring break are you guys traveling to?
Yeah.
From
Are you
Florida?
doing college spring break? Or are you doing elementary or like grade school
when are you
spring
going?
break?
Is it March or April?
Are you talking college or grade school? Because they always go differently. Have you ever
Yeah.
noticed that?
Yeah, well,
Like college students will have spring break like March 1st, and then Easter's not until April. So then
Right.
the grade school kids will have their spring break around Easter, which is like a month later. So
True.
yeah.
True. Bill is the athlete. Oh, really? In the Breakfast Club, Emilio Estevez's character. All right, whatever.
Whenever the grandkids are off. Okay, so that'll be in
Okay.
April and Easter.
All right, we can do it.
All right, so you're Emilio Estevez's character.
And let's see,
I don't know
what
if I
is-
could see that.
I don't see maybe
Because I can't
any
see-
of them. Be
I
honest with you.
can't see him crazy gluing somebody's butt cheeks together. Or duct taping somebody's butt cheeks together. Lori, have a great day. Don't work too hard. Be careful. Like seriously, be careful because the roads are
Right.
they're ice. Some of them are still icy. Now granted, they have been working them and treating them, but there were still some icy patches.
Right.
So please be
For sure.
careful. Make sure you put extra braking distance because it takes longer to stop when you're on ice. Like sometimes you don't stop.
Have a great day too.
And you know what, if you actually drive, you'll probably get there quicker instead of running. But thank
You
you. I'll
think
be
maybe?
here all week. All right, so the grandkids are probably off in April around Easter.
There we go.
All right, so we'll have to look and see, and we can maybe plan
All
around
right.
Gary's
We-
grandkids.
We'll table the discussion until we figure all the other dates out.
Yeah.
We'll bring them. Well, everybody bring us the dates that you can't make it,
Right.
and we'll just try to work around. Well, everybody will try to do something.
So Lori's out
Figure it
in
out.
May,
Okay.
and I'm not sure. And Veronica, from Veronica and Archie.
Wait a minute. That's now I get it. Veronica and Archie.
Yeah, not Archie and
Edith.
Edith.
Sorry. Okay. That
You-
would be
he wasn't talking the-
Veronica and Archie was what? The Pussycats. The Archie. Never mind. Hey, hey. No, that was the Monkeys. The Archies sang Sugar Sugar, right? Isn't that right, Rachel? Alice. Isn't that right, Alice? That's the way it's been going the past couple of
Oh
days.
my goodness, it's been a little bit
Man. Hey,
wee today.
give me a cue.
Oh.
We'd love to go to 9
Hey,
o'clock.
wait a minute.
Why?
Lori left us, and she's the one that said we owe them till 9.
She knows we're not going
And
to
she
do it.
left.
She knows we're not going to do it. Just secretly, she's just still sitting there. That's what it is.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay.
All right.
I can't help but laugh. I did not sleep well last night.
Man, I did.
Because I took like an over
Well, you don't-
a 3-hour nap yesterday
You don't
afternoon.
realize how, not that our job's hard, but a weather day in our business is a busy day. There's so many different
Well,
things that happen.
and
It's out
then-
of the ordinary.
I'm the one that when all the closings and cancellations you see on our website,
Plus that.
I'm the one that had to go
Yeah.
find all of them
That's
and
right.
enter them into the computer manually. And I was doing that until probably 10:30, almost 11 o'clock last night.
I know
The
she was.
Archie
'cause
comics, yes.
You were telling me about it, and then you called me, and we talked
I called you
it.
about 9
Yeah.
or 8:30 or something like that.
Yep.
But then I kept adding, like I added like Edenton, the government office,
right.
just things like that. I found more things that were closed and I wanted to
No cue.
oh, Moose.
What about Moose?
Roll the snow credits. Oh, their Moose. Their Moose the dog. Sharon's
Oh,
birthday's
okay.
today,
All
and so
right.
is Moose's. Wait, what is today? Today's the 23rd. In 1
It
month,
is.
Elzebub will be a year old.
Holy smokes! There's a birthday
I
party
hope the
coming.
surgery goes well as well. Lisa Foy's probably not with us anymore. She's probably in the hospital or
Yeah,
at the surgery center or whatever.
Big, kind thoughts going out and prayers for Foy and for Forrest.
Remember, be
Today.
kind, rewind.
Oh yeah, it's going to cost you 50 cents if you forget.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Trust me, I know.
Oh, do you?
Heck, I couldn't get the video back on time. That was
All right.
my big problem.
We're rolling credits.
Credits are rolling. Have a great one. All right.
All right. And stay safe.
Yeah.
Time to make a
Oh,
snowman.
have
Woo!
fun. Don't lose Charlie. He's white.
Yeah, make sure you keep him indoors, or put his bright yellow,
Where did the dog go?
or put his bright yellow
Shut the
raincoat on.
door.
What the hell? Anyway, goodbye.